Okay, we are live. Wow, so much to talk about. If you're playing this, watching this back, football, basketball. We'll wait till some people get in here. Let me turn my phone off, make sure the notifications, I think they went out. Yes, they did. We'll see if anybody wants to talk, guys. Everybody's talked all day about basketball. I don't know what to say about basketball, to be honest with you. I'm not surprised about basketball. That game did not surprise me if you're just getting in here. I see some people coming in. Come on in, everybody. We can talk basketball. We can talk football. Ready for some football or basketball? Does not surprise me. That game did not surprise me. I knew that was coming. I knew Garrison would not be able to guard anybody. I didn't expect them to hit open threes, but um, all right. How's everybody doing tonight? What's up, Warts? Hello, man. What's going on, brother? Uh, I see people have been on all night long talking about basketball all day long. KSR did some good stuff about basketball. And yes, basketball is what it is. We're not very good. So I don't know what he's going to do about that, but we shall see. Blue Luke, what's up, man? Hey, checking in. Well, come on in, man. We can talk about football or basketball. I'd rather talk about football at this point. Basketball is just starting to bore me. Keep my head up. Man, it's hard to keep your head up when the coach I listened to that. I was listening last night at work to the Tom Leach radio. When he came on the radio, guys, that's the worst. Billy Gillespie didn't sound that bad. I mean, he just was babbling shit off the top of his head. I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. We need to look inside of one another or some shit. What? I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? How about we just play some defense? So I don't know what's going on. What's up, Derek? We're talking about basketball. I don't have any answers. I knew we were going to get. I knew that they were going to get physical, and I knew we would not be able to handle it. I said it on my preview video. If you watched it, man, the blueprint is last night was brutal. Yeah, the blueprint is get tough with them because they're going to fold. And now there's, if you listen to KSR, there was a fight in the locker room, and not in the Louisville game. Evidently, sometimes there was a fight in the locker room. Players don't like one another. They were arguing during the game. Jack Gibbons said on the bench, and so man, Pope is likable though. He's likable, but it's not likable is not going to get you wins. You got to win, and right now we can't beat any good team. I don't see it. He better change the lineup or do something because, man, that's brutal to watch that. Those guys don't want to be out there. And him, I don't know I don't know what the coach, it starts with the coach. And I don't know. Last night, I've never seen any of our coaches over the years, I think in Eddie Sutton, Joey Hall, anybody act like that. After a game, I don't know. AFO, you've been everywhere, brother. I see you on I saw you on at like 1:00 in the morning on it last night or something. I was up at 1:00. I forgot. I think it was on Loyal BBN or somewhere. I don't know where I said AFO's on it. Midnight. We got run off the court. Yeah, we did. Who I told you was coming. I knew we could not. We have no rim protector. We have nobody that can stop anybody even going to the basket. And until you might as well play Moreno. Lack of effort. Yeah. And the coach, what happened after the game, guys? I was listening on the radio to Tom Leach, and I've never heard a coach act like that after a game. He wouldn't answer questions. He was just giving one-word answers. He was just acting weird. We don't have an identity and no shit, and we don't play for one another. No shit. I mean, and yeah. And just, man, he weirded out. I mean, I was like, you probably saw, if you didn't watch my reaction video after the game last night, I told you what happened. And it's like, man, if the coach is not confident, I don't know how the team could be confident. So I don't know what we're going to do about that. Too much money paid to those guys? Probably. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's what Kirby Smart, if you were in our last live, Randy from that Effin' Dogs podcast, Kirby Smart was saying, they want the money, but they don't want the physical part of the game. He was talking about football. They don't want to get hit. They don't want the pain. They don't want the physical. They just want the money. I don't know, man. I don't know what's wrong with Owe. I don't know. But those guys don't like one another, and I don't know how you change that. So good luck. We'll beat this cupcake Friday night. I was going to do the game. Now I'm like, I'm not going to do that game. We're going to beat that team. I don't know who we play next week. The next big team. When do we play? In St. John's, Indiana, or somebody coming up? We're You better find a lineup. You better. We don't have any shooters, guys. We got guys that Jelovic didn't score in 10 minutes. Who else didn't score? Trent Noah didn't score in 10 minutes. I mean, we ain't got any scores. I mean, what the hell? We traded defense for offense. We played Tennessee Tech, Loyola, then we played December 2nd, Tuesday. We played 2 weeks from yesterday, North Carolina. Yeah, well, that'd be a good one. North Carolina's pretty good. So, yeah, we better figure it out in 2 games because Jalen Lowe's not coming back. If you listen to Matt Jones, I agree. Why would you come back and play for these guys and risk getting hurt? No, he's going to redshirt. So, yeah, we're in trouble. Yeah, North Carolina, Gonzaga, yeah, in the same week. And then we play Indiana, and then we play who am I missing? I'm missing somebody else. St. John's. So, yeah, you got 4 out of 6 games. That's, teams that will whip your ass. But the blueprint on us is just get physical. And they had open shots, Michigan State. There, once again, our defense, I knew it was bad, but, man, it is really bad. So I don't know, AFO, too many big clog in the lane. Yeah. Yeah. But they're not letting Oway drive to the basket, too. I mean, they're just like, hey, man, take a 3. We don't care. If I was the coach, I'd be like, take all the 3s you want. You're not going to hit them. And Mo Diabate, I think Matt Jones said, needs to never shoot a 3 ever again. How did shooting 33s work out for us? Mark Pope demanded after the Georgetown game, we take 30 to 35 threes. How did that work out? I said, man, why would you do that? I don't know. He's going to have to come up with something, no dribble team and no defense. I said it all year. We don't have we don't have a shot blocker. We don't have a rim protector. Quayton's averaged 10 points a game last year. He can help us a lot, but he ain't going to be the point guard. I'd play Jasper Johnson more at this point. I would play Moreno and Jasper Johnson and take my chances in February and March with those guys just as much as the other guys. Because you look at the stat lines of that game, man, you could tell nobody was worth. People played 30 minutes and got 2 or 3 rebounds, 2 assists. I think who was our Aberdeen had like 2 assists in 38 minutes. Dude, what do you? You're the point guard, So I don't know. We don't have the same. No, we can't score, and they know it. Look, everybody knows it. I knew it after the Georgetown game. I was thinking, well, when they watch this film, going to the basket, what did we say about slipping to? Man, look. Well, we play Vanderbilt in football. I don't think we will beat Vanderbilt, but I think we will beat Louisville and win 6. But I'm looking forward to the football game to see how we do. Cutter Boley has not played a good road game yet, and he's got to play a good one his next game because they're good. Yeah. So looking forward to see if Cutter can have a good game on the road, and maybe we'll have something to talk about in football. People dogged out football, dogged out March all year long, and yeah, okay. Well, let's see what they do against Mark Pope here, because at least Stoops gets his guys to play hard and not quit. And I see a team right now, Mark Pope's team, they're quitting. I mean, it's just like, man, we're only like 3 or 4 games in, and y'all, that's it. They don't want to be out there. You saw the body language on the bench. They have a video of them walking into the stadium, and they look like they're going to a dentist appointment. I mean, I don't know, guys. No more than 7 players. Yeah, that's probably true, Wards. 7 or 8. Look, we got to play 4 shooters. Who figure out who 4 and 1 big guy. And the hell with this. The hell with this 2 big guys. And we paid a lot of money to some people. Now we're getting into Zach Calzada territory, aren't we? We got some Zach Calzadas on the basketball team, don't we? Yeah, sure we do. And I don't know. Stoops looking at the basketball team. Well, I mean, yeah, Stoops needs a little money. Why don't they like each other? That's the $1 million question, Derek, because supposedly Matt Jones and them were around him at the beginning of the Purdue game, and they liked one another. There was a fight in the locker room either before the Louisville game or practice, and it was more than 2 people. So evidently it was numerous people getting into a physical altercation with one another. That's a rumor. That's not, but something happened. Yeah, because they don't like each other. Supposedly there was a fight, and it wasn't just one on one. So I don't know how many people were in a fight, or if somebody took sides, or man, I don't know. But Mark Pope, I said it in my video. He looked out of his league. I mean, he was shaking. I've never seen a coach act like, no answers, just look like a deer in the headlights. I mean, come on, man. Make some shit up. Don't come out there and say, that Tom Leach, did anybody hear that radio interview? How bad that was? What'd you talk about after the game? A lot of things. He was just giving one-word answers. I don't know. I told him to play with each other or some kind of quote, and then Tom Leach said, "What does that mean?" Well, it's an artistic example or something. I'm thinking, what the hell are you talking about, dude? I mean, look, man, this is you. You getting paid a lot of money. You're the leader, so it's time to get friggin'. He was You could tell that he'd been yelling, but they're not listening. Sometimes, look, you yell at people, they don't listen. They'll just turn you off if you just yell. So I don't know what was said, but he stayed in the locker room a long time, and they had to go get him evidently to go do the radio show, and it lasted about, they did 2 segments that lasted about a minute each, so it wasn't good. He may be too soft, maybe. I don't know if he's too soft, but his approach is not working. Okay, you're not getting through as a leader. You can see, okay, this ain't working. All right. So listen, whatever he's doing, he's got to change. But I don't know, guys. I've never seen anybody. Like I said, I've never seen anybody act like that at a press conference. And I'm going back to Joey Hall. I don't remember Adolph Rupp. That was before I was just a small child. But I'm thinking back to the coaches. I never seen anybody freak out and just act like that. And my cat is waking up back there. You want to stay in here? I didn't take the cover off the bed, so just be cool. All right, he's back there sleeping. Pope probably, as AFIO, has never encountered. Right. See, now it's going to get rough. Now the pressure's on. See, he got the honeymoon, and we love you, and everybody loves everybody, and we're going to fix this. He said after we're going to fix this. Well, you better fix it because, I don't know, guys. I have no answers. I knew what was going to happen in that game. I knew they were going to get tough with us. So we'll win that Loyola and we'll beat Tennessee Tech. But when we play North Carolina, it's going to get ugly. They're going to, once again, everybody's just going to go to the basket and knock the shit out of you. And if Brandon Garrison needs to sit. I'd play Moreno. Like I said, I'd play Jasper Johnson's son. He scored 8 points in like 12 minutes that he played. At least he can hit a 3. At least he can shoot. I mean, damn, we cannot sit there and jack up threes. This is not BYU. Somebody said this is not BYU basketball here. Yeah, because if you miss them, you get out rebounded. They shot 50% from the field, 50% Michigan State, 50% from the 3-point line, and they out rebounded us by 14. You're not going to win that game. So yeah, I don't know what the Moreno's better. I agree. Garrison should not be starting. No, he should not. That guy doesn't, and his attitude. And there's a couple people, what's up with this man? If you're the coach and somebody gives you attitude, I don't know, guys. We're in trouble. All I can say is we're in trouble. But I saw it in the Georgetown game. I was like, man, maybe this was just a one-off. But no. If I was a team, I'd just say let them just jack up threes if that's what they want to do, because they don't have a lot of makers. I mean, look. I mean, Jelovic didn't hit a 3. Trent Noah didn't hit a 3. They didn't score. Trent Noah didn't score. Cam Williams can't. I mean, he didn't have a good night. Jalen Lowe's not coming back, guys. I agree with Matt Jones. Yeah, he said Jalen Lowe's not coming back. And why would you come back to this? You're going to redshirt and sit out. And I don't know if he can't fix this either. He ain't all that. I mean, he's good, but he isn't a knockdown shooter that, he's streaky. Colin Chandler, once again, 10 points. You look at well, we'll see what happens, guys. But hey, we got a football game. I will not do the basketball game on Friday. There's no sense coming in here, and that's on you. You guys can watch it. We're gonna kill that team. Uh, but yeah, Vanderbilt. We're gonna come in here for the Vanderbilt game. I don't think we can win that game, but I think we can beat the Louisville and go. I said 6-6 at the beginning of the year, but I'd like to see Cutter Boley. Cutter Boley would have to have a good game for us to beat Vanderbilt. He has not played well on the road. He didn't play well at Auburn, Georgia, South Carolina. So if he can play good on the road, we need to get one of these last two. There's a lot of people hoping that we don't. That's all I got. A lot of people hoping we don't. But I think we'll get one. Moreno needs more minutes, says Jay. Yes, he does. He needs to play the majority of 30 to 10, 30 to, whatever. He needs to be out there because at least he can take up space and he can rebound. I think we'll see that, but I don't know. I mean, I don't know who you put on the floor to shoot the basketball right now. Nobody's playing. Wait, I don't even know what Oweh's doing. He admitted after the game, I didn't play with energy. What? What do you mean you didn't play with it? Okay, well, can you change that? I can't see a football player. I didn't play hard. Yeah. At least he knows what's wrong. But yeah, Mark Pope's going to have to figure it out. And this, he's wilting under pressure here. He's starting to melt a little bit here. Come on, man. Rick Pitino talked to him. So Rick Pitino said we're going to be fine. All right, I know. Rick Pitino probably talked to him for a while. So, we'll see what happens. It's early. There's no need to panic, like I said, but it is just concern. You should be concerned. Should not panic yet. But when we get to North Carolina and Gonzaga, Indiana, we're going to find out. We're going to find out. So, Oweh, Garrison, Noah all look worse than last season. Yeah, they do. Every one of them look worse than last season. Trent Noah cannot guard anybody. Man, he couldn't. All they played was a simple zone. Michigan State plays offense from 25 years ago. Just a simple zone offense, and they left the shooters open. We do not cover three-point shooters. So, look, it's an effort thing. The coach, I don't know what he's going to do. Maybe he'll do something. Yeah, I mean, Jelivic not scoring, that surprises me. Man, I'm looking down here. There's nobody. Reese Potter, Brandon Hawthorne, not going to help you. I don't know, guys. Colin Chandler, streaky. Yeah, I mean, look, if Oweh doesn't start playing better, we're in trouble because we're not better than last year's team. How many people think we're better than last year's team? I don't. I mean, not at all. I mean, that team could score. That team had something to prove. So this is what money does, guys. Money corrupts you. You give those guys, like they were saying, you can't get Diabate and Aberdeen motivated. They were on that, Aberdeen won a national championship, and Diabate went to the Final Four, and you can't get them motivated. I mean, come on, man. I don't know. If you have any answers, tell somebody because somebody needs to know. So we'll see Friday. We'll beat that team, and we'll see. I'm interested to see the rotations. I think you'll probably stick with Garrison. I don't know why. But, yeah, I'm interested to see who's going to play. I don't think Colin Chandler's all that good, guys. He's streaky. He's good for 10 points. And he's good at letting his man beat him. He's athletic, but once again, we don't have a knockdown. We do not have a guy who's going to stand out there and knock him down. There's the problem. You're going to take 33s, and you know anybody that can knock a dead-eye shooter? Cam Williams. We brought him in here, but he hasn't done anything. He was at Tulane, he was a dead-eye shooter. But, yeah, I mean, I don't know what the answer is. I don't know. Oweh's got to play better or we're in trouble. But, yeah, all right, well, who's excited about football? Anybody excited about football? I'm excited about the last two games, man. Let's win one of these games, if not both. Nobody's picking us to win this game. If it's 9.5, I already bet the 9.5. We're not going to get beat. We'll cover the 9.5. We only lost by 7 last year. Now, he's good. I got a video coming out tomorrow with a little bit of a Diego Pavia highlights. And of course, if you haven't seen that, really watch that guy. I kind of break it down. He's good. He's the best run pass option quarterback in right now, but definitely in the SEC, maybe in the country. That guy is good. I mean, the way he sleight of hand, you don't know if he's going to hand the ball off. Is he going to run? Is he going to pass? He might play in the NFL simply because he can mask the ball. You can't tell who if he really handed it off. He's one of the best play fake quarterbacks, definitely in college. So we'll see. But we'll do that game right here. I think it's at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. Come in 30 minutes before the game. We'll watch a football game. Like I said, I don't expect us. I wouldn't pick us to win that game, but I will pick us to win the Louisville game and goes, like I said, 6-6. And then, let's see if we supposedly are going to play Cincinnati in the Texas Bowl. If we win 6 games, that's what they got, which I don't know much about Cincinnati. So we'll see. But no, we can talk about basketball. I just brought football up. But what do you think, AFIO? What's the answer? I don't know what the answer is. Pope may be too soft. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, he weirded me out there. He says some shit. I've always said he uses a lot of words to say something, to explain something. Just give an answer, man. He uses a lot of words to give an answer. Jake, man, I tried to watch this along with football games. Oh, well, yeah, come in and watch some football with us, Jake. On football, your ADHD gets to you, or on basketball and football? Well, don't be ADHD, man. You look, it's going to be tough to go in there and beat them in Vanderbilt. That's going to be tough. We're going to have to tackle him. You can't miss him. Yeah, you better cover the receivers. Like I said, they're good. I want a low-scoring game. They had this big discussion on the SEC podcast. I see some of our channels pick this discussion up. They said we need a high-scoring game to beat them. And I say, no, we need a low-scoring game to beat them because they play slow and we play slow. We need a low-scoring game because we need to keep him off the field. If we get in a high-scoring game, we're going to lose. So, and watch at the same time. Yeah, on basketball, yeah, I'm not going to do basketball. There's really nothing you can say. We're playing a little team. We're going to beat the crap out of them. The question is, who's going to do what? And if these guys don't get their head out of their ass and start, I don't know, all this motivation. People try to do all this. Calipari tried this. Let's go bowling. Let's look at tape of just all of our good plays. Let's feel good. If we feel good about ourselves, we're going to play good. No, that's not how you coach. If you practice good, you're going to play good. If you execute, it's not about feelings. I don't know how we got into this society thing where everything is about feelings. I feel like we can win this game. No, it don't work that way in sports. Anybody that's played a sport, Calipari, I don't see how he got away with that shit, and he still does, which they almost lost that game the other night. Matt Jones was talking about Winthrop. They should have lost, but look, man, feeling shit is over. It's time to get in the gym and get busy and tell people you're sitting your ass down. And if you don't play better, you ain't playing. Hopefully he will do that. And we'll see what happens. Right. But yeah, Jake, come in and watch football. Football will be cool. The last 2 games are going to be fun. Like I said, the key is Cutter Boley playing well. He has not played well on the road. If he could just give me 2 good road games here. Just play well on the road twice. So we can hang with Vanderbilt. Their defense ain't all that. Auburn should have had him, could have had him, should have had him. So we shall see. I don't know what's on your mind, guys. I see we got 8 people in here. Yeah, we probably look, everybody's probably talked this basketball. I was listening to Loyal BBN. We talked basketball to death. There's nothing more you can really say about basketball. Coach Pope is going to have to do his job. And look, man, he's the one who says it. I'm at Kentucky. Well, you know where you're at. You played here. So guess what, dude? This being all sad and get over that shit. This makes sense. Well, I try to make sense. If you're talking about me, I'm trying to be factual. I never yell. Like I never get. I'm not going to get out here and yell. It's a sport. Okay, I'm not going to get out here and yell. I see other channels. The South Carolina Jackpot shit yelling at the TV, yelling at the you know ripping the coach, and I'm not going to do that. I'm going to try to give you my best take. If you watch my Michigan State preview game, I told you it could get ugly, and it did. So everybody's going to go to the basket now, and we can't stop anybody. And just play a zone then. I mean, pick your poison. Don't let them hit threes and go to the basket. I mean, damn, play a 2-3 zone and let them shoot, but don't let them do both. Right? I'm not a coach, but damn, play a 1-3-1. Do something. We cannot play man to man. Jesus Christ, you guys saw that man to man. How's that worked out? We're lucky the Georgetown game didn't count. That game was an exhibition game because we got our ass kicked in that game. So, man, I mean, let's mix in some zone or try something. I don't understand these coaches. They don't make any, no adjustments. We're just going to keep doing this, putting the same people out there. Well, by God, is that the only plan we got? Is to stand there and let the same thing keep happening? I don't get it. Jake walked in and said, "What the hell are you watching the game and listening to the man talk about it, weirdo?" Well, I mean, sometimes it's fun because the chat's running. You know what I'm saying? The chat's running, and then you can say something. Most of the time, some people are ahead of me, or I'm ahead of you, or you're ahead of me. It just gives us as we're sort of watching the game together, right? Except you're not in the same room as I am. So your wife thinks that's weird, huh? Well, tell your wife that's get with the program. AI is coming. Tell her, baby. AI, I can just talk to somebody at AI and watch the game with some robots. Yeah, there you go. You'll have your own Kentucky fans with you. But sometimes it's fun to watch the game. Uncle Lou does that better than anybody. If you guys, I'm sure you guys know who Uncle Lou is. I mean, college football. He's a Georgia fan, but man, he does that very well. Watching a game, he'll be watching multiple games. So yeah, I've not mastered watching more than one game at the same time. But Jake, I remember listening to Grandpa on his CB. Yeah, CB, man. There's an old school 70s. That was the thing. Smokey and the Bandit. CBs were the thing, man. You could get a trucker to say something to you, or anybody. But yeah, here we are with CBs, and now we're sitting here in front of a camera talking to one another. You could be anywhere in the world right now. My daughter went to Japan for a semester. I would sit and talk to her, and it's like, yeah, this is, man, you couldn't even call long distance in the 1980s. To call Japan, it would cost you $500 to talk to somebody. Yeah, you didn't call anybody. You sent a letter. So times have changed. Yes, they have. Sports has changed. Yeah, money. It's about money. You do not have to watch ESPN. You do not have to listen to the UK radio network. That's what this is about. You can come in here or go to Loyal BBN or go to another channel. You don't have to listen to them. So you can listen to whoever you want to. And then I just said, well, I'm going to make a football channel. Hey, Jake, you think your wife, my wife said, why are you making a football channel? Are you insane? Why don't you do a basketball? What are you doing? I was like, it's too easy to do a basketball channel. I want to challenge myself. Well, yeah, I didn't realize what a challenge it would be. I didn't realize our own media hated our football coach. I was like, well, damn, I didn't find that out till after I started. Man, they really hate Mark Stoops and they want him gone. And half of them don't even know what the hell they're talking about. They wouldn't know football. They don't know formation. They don't know what we're doing. So yeah, that surprised me about our own media. Let's see if somebody goes on another SEC podcast and badmouths Mark Pope. I bet you that don't happen. Let's see if that happens. Yeah, if we have a bad year, let's see if anybody goes on and calls for him to be fired. Now that shit won't happen because you won't have a job in Lexington, I wouldn't imagine, or anywhere else. But I don't know how you guys feel about that. But I will not stay in here real long. I just want to jump on here, guys, and look and get your thoughts for the game. I'm sure we've all got basketball fatigue because this happened, about 24 hours? The last 24 hours has just been, what the hell was that? Like I said, our defense is worse than our offense, guys. I hate to break it to you. That's what I thought. I was hoping I was wrong. But our defense is worse than our offense, and our offense isn't any good. So giving effort, I mean, not giving effort on defense and getting out rebounded, and come on. But anyway, yes, we'll see what happens. I mean, but no, hey, there's football, right? We got 2 football games left. I'm going to enjoy these football games. I'm not expecting us to win this next one. We'll probably get the last one. I picked us to get the last one and go 6-6, and we're about where we should be by my calculations before the season. When everybody said we were going to go 2-10 and 3-9, we wouldn't win any SEC games. Then I got somebody. There's people online. Well, Florida's no good. Auburn's no good. Well, is that our fault that they're no good? I mean, just unbelievable some of the shit that comes out of our fans' mouth. I just shake my head. What the hell's that got to do anything? They're no good. Damn, Florida should have beat Georgia. They should have beat Tennessee. Auburn should have beat Vanderbilt. So, yeah, they're pretty good. Are the airports getting back to normal? Yes, they are getting back to normal now. Yes, they are. Oh, Wildcat Highlights is on here. 9.5 is too much for Vandy. I already bet at Wildcat Highlights. I already bet that. We'll cover 9.5. Yes, Jake, airport's getting back to normal. Allegiant, is there going to be a Allegiant pilot strike? I don't know what that's about. They grounded not only did they ground the aircraft, the UPS aircraft, but they grounded DC-10s, which are the same aircraft as the one that crashed in Louisville. So for all of you, the pylon that holds the engine onto the wing, something's up with that pylon. So they grounded an entire, not did they ground cargo, now they grounded passenger aircraft that are similar to that. They're going to check that thing, that pylon that holds it onto the wing, because that engine fell off and something happened. So, but no, but getting back to sports, yes, Wildcat Highlights. I already bet the 9.5. Bet that, because we're gonna look. This is gonna be a close game. They're not that good. Okay, they're good, but yeah, they're not gonna blow us out. I'd like to see Cutter Bowley just come out there and just light some people up. He has not played well on the road. Wildcat Highlights. I was saying that he has not had a good road game. Well, we need for him to have a good road game. Both of these games. Hell, let's get both of them. I picked us to win 6, so I'm on my prediction. We shall see. But yeah, so we're talking about airports and airplanes, and yes, the airport is definitely, yes, Thanksgiving will be good, a good day and Christmas, and yes, New Year's. That's always the busiest time. So yeah, air travel. Oh, what's up, Adrian? Well, I didn't know what your name was. Adrian. All right. Well, nice to meet you, Adrian. You got a good channel. You put out some good highlights. If you guys haven't seen Adrian's channel, he puts out some good highlights. Yeah, Adrian, I put a little snippet. I put a little package together of Diego Pavia. I'm going to release that tomorrow of the Auburn game and show you how good. I mean, the guy's good. The guy's good. You don't know who's got the ball or where the ball's going. He's really good the way he handles the ball. We have to contain, Paris. Yeah, he's our Pavia. Yes. Yeah, and that's hard to do. That guy, I'll tell you what, man, he could be running and he'll just throw it off of 1 foot. It's like a Larry Bird shot. He'll just lean back, he'll just throw it off 1 foot. I mean, he can shovel pass with the other hand. So he can use both his hands. And I mean, he switches hands. He turns his back to the defense. It's just hard to see what he's going to do. Is he going to throw it? Is he going to run it? Are they going to hand off? He's about the best RPO quarterback, run pass option quarterback in the country. There's nobody better than him. I mean, he's not good enough to play in the NFL, but he might be able to, just because he can do so much with his hands and hide the ball. You don't even know who has the ball. The camera doesn't know who has the ball, as you'll see on some of these. The camera thought he has the ball. He don't even have the ball. He already handed it off to somebody. You just didn't see it. So, yeah, he's slippery. He is slippery. No, I've not heard about Afari. You know what? He needs to play. Now that you said that, Adrian. He's asking about Alex Afari. Man, I hope if he doesn't play, we're in trouble. because he's our best tackler. And he had a good game against him as a safety last year, as a strong safety. Yes, we have to have a Fari. And man, this would be a good Sam Green game. Cam Olds will probably play in place of Sam Green. But yeah, our defense is going to have to step up. Look, this guy's not going to throw it 30 times, but he's going to throw it. So yeah, we're going to have to step up here. Our front, like Gusta, Humphrey Gray, Saunders, they have to have a good, they got to get a push up the middle. Steven Souls, has to have a good game. Davrian Rayner has to have a good. This is a linebacker game. We play 4 linebackers. So yeah, this is a linebacker game. If they get past your linebackers, you're in trouble. And I'm talking about they'll throw a little pass, a little screen pass. They'll throw to the wide receiver, a little slant route, and then they get yards after the catch. So yeah, we have to tackle whoever that gets the ball. We are top 5 in, I think, yards per play. Brad White, somebody was saying today. Oh, no, I was actually listening to the SEC Good Old Boy podcast because I was bored. Cousin Shane, excuse me. They're talking about Kentucky's good against the run and good on first down. And, yeah, our defense is playing a lot better. So we're going to need all those statistics to beat this dude. To me, it has to be a low-scoring game. I don't know what you think, Adrian, or everybody else thinks. They were saying on the SEC podcast, it has to be a high-scoring game for us to win. I disagree. No, we want to keep him off the field. I'd rather try and beat him like we lost 20-13 last year. Yeah, we need a 21-17 game. That's what we need. We need a low scoring. We do not need it to try to beat them in the 30s. That's not gonna work. Yeah, control the clock, exactly. Yeah, time of possession, the 3 T's: tackling, turnovers, time of possession. If we turn the ball over and you give this guy the ball back, he's going to make you pay. So Cutter Boley has to have a good game. I want to see him have a good road game. This is where he matures and keeps going. He's climbing the ladder. He's growing. Yes, he's still a freshman, but man, we cannot give them the ball. If we interceptions and no. Fari doubtful, is that what you said, John? Oh, man. Oh, my goodness. Who's his backup? Antoine Smith is his backup. Well, I hate that he's doubtful. Vandy's defense isn't that great. No, it is not. The offense is the main reason. Yes. Allowed 72 points in the last 2 games. Yeah, Auburn had them, guys. Texas had them. Well, Mississippi State. No, that was Texas. Never mind. But, yeah, Auburn had them. They just, they left too much time on the clock. And, yeah, you got to play every second of this game. Yeah, clock mismanagement will cost us. If Mark Stoops messes up the clock or whomever, Brad White or Bush Hamden, we will pay for it. So we can't do that. I'd like to see Cutter use his feet more, says Adrian. Yes. Yeah, he ran over that guy. I put that video out tonight. I put a little music to it. I put him running over those 2 guys. I did that in the shorts tonight. I was going to put on some basketball. I can't put on basketball shorts, guys. Normally, I would take a highlights from a basketball game and put the Michigan State high. I haven't been able to put highlights on. I can't put Louisville highlights on. Can't put Michigan State. Damn, I'm going to have to come up with old football highlights because I can't put on basketball highlights. So, man, this is a weird year. John, doubtful DJ Waller. Yeah, he's not going to play. Addison, questionable Alex Safari. Maybe he'll play. Nichols, oh, man. Saunders. Man, if we don't have Saunders, oh, geez. Gatson is his backup. He has a decent backup. But, yeah, Nichols has been playing well. Man, okay, well, questionable is we'll see what happens. Yeah, Waller's not going to come back, and I thought Addison. Appreciate that, John. If that's the case, we're not winning this game. Adrian, I agree. I'm not picking us to win this game. Yeah, look, we got some good young players, Cam Dooley, and, but listen, these guys are good on offense. They're tight end. They're talking about their tight end. He's going to probably be the first or second tight end taken in the NFL in the draft. Yeah, they got a really good wideout. They got a really good tight end. And then, but hey, maybe Cutter will listen. Maybe we got something for it. We got some Kendrick Law. We got some players here. Seth McGowan. We need to just start. Yeah, our offensive line has to play well. And I think they will. So yeah, we just got to be motivated. Listen, we weren't picked to beat Florida, Auburn, or anybody else. So just go in there and look. I like to see Cutter Bowley just start lighting. I like to see us just kick their ass and start lighting it up. Play football. He's a German. Elijah Brown don't want to play football. Well, I mean, I don't know. Uh, we'll see. I mean, we'll see on offense and defense. But yes, this would be a good game for our tight ends to come through. Caddis, Rodriguez, Boyer. Maybe we'll use our tight ends more, but we got to run the ball. I mean, that's our game, running the ball, and they haven't stopped the run, so they've had problems stopping the run. So we need to run the ball. Macklin, I saw Macklin today. Macklin had an awful game in the game in Florida, even the Florida game. So Macklin's not played well. I'd like to see him have a good game. Fred Ferrier, yeah, come on. I mean, let's go. Like to see Hester play, even though Harley Gilmore got a touchdown against Tennessee Tech. I'd like to see J.J. Hester play. You know, we'll see. But yeah, it's going to be tough. 9.5. If it's, I bet it. I think it's going to be closer than that. I think it's a touchdown game. I don't know what you guys think, but yes. So we will do it right here. But yeah, I haven't watched much of Elijah Brown. I don't know. Yeah, I mean Elijah Brown. But yeah, I'm looking at our backups here, guys. We're just got to play the young guys. I mean, I don't know what to say. If Nichols is out and JQ Hardaway, I think Hardaway's out, right? So man, we're getting into Ty Bryant, Cam Dooley, Jordan Lovett, Quaysheed Scott. I mean, we'll just have to play whoever's there. Our linebackers have to win this game, though. We have to tackle. Well, maybe look, we played well, so. But no, so we have a basketball game Friday, and then we have a football game Saturday. I'm not going to do the basketball game, guys. We're going to beat the crap out of this team. Who do we play? I don't even know. I already forgot who we slips in my mind who we played. We played Tennessee Tech and somebody else. Whoever we played this week. Poop State, as Ryan says on KSR. Whoever we play. Who do we play here? Loyola of Maryland. Whatever. Mark Pope sucks, Kentucky Football Nation. Oh, you think so, Joe? Well, right now he's not doing very well. I'm not going to say he sucks yet, but he's starting to worry me a little bit. He's starting to worry me a little bit with the way he reacts to adversity, shall we say. Not what you want to see in your head coach. So maybe we can put score on Vandy and win, says Owen. Yeah, I mean, yeah. We'd have to jump on. Look, they're going to have to give us some gifts, Wards. They're going to have to give us some gifts. We need some turnovers. They're going to have to give, hey, they're coming off of a bye. Maybe they'll play bad. Joe, the amount of blowouts is concerning. Yeah. Luckily, the Georgetown one did not count. But yeah, I saw that one coming on Michigan State. If you watch my preview video, we don't have any rim protectors, and we can't stop people going to basket, Joe. So I don't know what the answer is. If we're not going to play zone, then you better find 5 people that you want to put out there and stop playing 10 people. But yeah, at some point we're going to have to play. Surely to God, we're going to have to play zone. If we're that bad, if you just get in here, we can't give up 3-pointers and go and slip into the basket. I mean, pick your poison, play a 2-3 zone and make them shoot, or a 1-3-1. Give them one thing, but don't give them both. I mean, they got us on 2s and 3s last night. And out rebounded us. I mean, you're not going to beat anybody can beat down the stat line like that. So I don't know. Zone sounds right. Yeah, I mean, you got to try something. We can't stop anybody. People are wide open on 3-point shots. So yeah, it's just we're awful. I knew all those when we were playing Nicholls State, and our defense is ranked number 1. I knew we didn't have number 1 defense. It was easy to see that on that Georgetown game exposed us for getting to the basket and playing physical. So you can expect people to hit us right in the mouth. From this point on, we can't guard. No, we don't want to guard. It's not that, and not only do we not guard, we don't want to guard. It's effort, and then you got always saying, yeah, my effort, I didn't play well hard enough. And what? Why aren't you? Yeah, I know you're getting paid a lot of money. At least you could, pretend like you playing hard, so yeah, always got to come around. So yeah, I'm not the coach, but whatever we're doing on offense is not, and whatever we're doing on defense is not working. Uh, so I'm sure he will try to make some changes, and yeah, you got to do something, man. But on defense, the defense is worse than the offense, guys. I'm the only person that's probably been saying that to you guys. If you've been watching this channel, the defense is worse than the offense. And okay, then play a zone. To start as of now, Derek. I don't know. I tell you who I don't want to start. Garrison. I would start Moreno. I'd play Jasper and Aberdeen at the point. I'm not a big look, man. I'm going to say something controversial here. I'm not a big fan of Colin Chandler. Okay, watch his man. He gets lit up. He's running around, but he's too. It's like he has ADHD, dude. Slow your. You don't have to be, running around like a chicken with his head cut off. Just get in front of your man and stay with him. I mean, his man, he can't. I don't know what he's doing. He scored 10 points. He's a 10-point. That's about what he's good for a game. 10 points. If you want a guy to score 10 points, then he's your guy. But as far as knockdown 3-point shooter, and no, he's not that. So I don't know who you start. Man, I start Malachi Moreno. I can tell you that. Aberdeen, Oway, Malachi Moreno. That's 3. Man, the last 2, Jesus Christ, I don't know. I guess you got to play Colin Chandler. Yeah, Cam Williams. All right, I might give Williams a little bit more of a look, because at least when he knocked down shots at Tulane. So yeah, I would have Oway, Aberdeen, Moreno, and Cam Williams as 4 of the 5, and then stick whoever you want to in there. Trent Noah, Colin Chandler, Diabate. Look, Diabate's. I guess you got to put. He's a defender. He's a dog, but he can't shoot a 3, guys. He should never shoot a 3. That's what Matt Jones was saying. He's got an ugly looking 3-point shot. Ugly. Yeah. So it'd probably be Diabate, Oway, Aberdeen, Cam Williams, and Malachi Moreno. That's who I'd try. Trying to get Cam Williams going, because at Tulane, he's a knockdown shooter, and he shot volume. So, sit Chandler's ass down. Trent, and look, I like Trent Noah, but he's worse. You pointed out he's worse than he was last year, and he's getting torched on defense. I mean, yeah. So I don't know, guys. Jasper Johnson, yeah, he's got to play, Jay. I don't know if I don't start him, but I play him more. I think he played 12 minutes. I'd play him more because he scored 8 points in 12 or 14 minutes. I'd play Jack. Yeah, get him. He's the backup point guard for me from now on. He's good enough. He just needs to learn how to play. It's kind of like Cutter Boley. You're going to have to put him in there and take your lumps, but at least the kid hustles. Moreno and Jasper Johnson, at least they hustle. I don't see a lot of other guys, but those 2 guys are Kentucky kids. Put them in there, And are they both 5 stars, right? I mean, man, you paid them a lot of money, put them in there. But I don't know. If we're I would not jack up 33s. I don't know about you guys. 30? I mean, that's too many. 25, maybe 20, 25, but we don't have any easy 2-point shot. Has anybody taken an easy 2-point shot? We have nobody with any post moves. Moreno has somewhat of a post game. Brandon Garrison, where are you going to throw the ball under the basket? He has no post moves. So we don't have any. What's our offense inside the lane? We don't try to get the ball inside, unless it's a lob or a dunk, and that's not going to work against good teams. So I don't know, guys. What's our offense in the lane? I mean, we don't have a post offense. So I don't know. This 5 out, look, it's somebody was saying, and I don't know if it was KSR. Somebody was saying, I don't think the 5 out offense is working. I think it worked at BYU, but I don't think it's going to work against North Carolina. Louisville, I don't know. I'm starting to question At least he's got to tweak it. Yeah, I hate to use the word tweak. Adrian, who's our best player? Adrian, I agree. You know what? I said this. I repeated what they said on Loyal BBN. We have a bunch of role players and no stars. I don't know who our best player is. I'm looking at it right now. There's 14 people. Well, acquaintances are. There's 13 people. I can't tell you who our best player is. I have no idea. They all look the same to me. They're not giving effort. I don't know if anybody knows. Swartz, I agree. 8 players. The rest can ride the bench. Yeah. I mean, I don't know who our best player should be Oway, right? But it's not. He's not our best player. He admitted he's not giving effort. Man, can you imagine if you said that and Joby Hall was the coach or Rick Pitino, and you went on after the game and you said, I'm not giving effort. And you imagine what Rick Pitino would do to your ass, or Joby Hall, or something like that, even Eddie Sutton. Yeah, your ass would be, you'd say that one time. So, I don't know what the answer is. But, we got to shorten the rotation. I let Cam Williams play a little bit. At least he can stay in front of his man. I will say that. He didn't score a lot of points, but are we running before? We've been on here 50 minutes, last 10 minutes. Are we running set plays? Or I don't see any set plays. I know we got to be running set plays, but I don't know who we're trying to get open. Who are we trying to get shots for? I don't understand what we're doing on offense. Standing there, throwing the ball around. What? Like I said, Jelivic, I thought would do better. Being from overseas and playing in, he's been playing all summer. I thought, well, he'll come in and he'll be ready to shoot. But no, I don't know, guys. Look, I'll say this. I'm going to agree with Matt Jones. There's something going on in the locker room. Okay, there's something going on. If you just got here, there's only 7 people. You guys have heard. Supposedly there was a fight, a physical altercation. It's a rumor. It was more than 1 or 2 people. And so these guys don't like one another. And they don't like playing right now. And they don't care. And I don't know what you do, but I know Mark Pope does not need to fold right now. He needs to step up and be the leader and find 5 people. Or 6, like we said, find 6, 7 people that want to play. Everybody else, sit your ass down. We'll just do the Zach Calzada thing. We'll pay you your money, but you ain't going to play. Offense looks confusing. Yes, it does, Warts. I don't know what we're doing on offense. I sure as hell don't know what we're doing on defense. Can somebody tell me what we're doing on defense? We're playing some sort of man-to-man, but it's awful. I mean, like I said, we're going to have to go to a zone because we give up threes and we give up plays to the basket. You can't give up both. I mean, pick one and stop one. Stop the threes or stop the twos. But by God, I don't know. Adrian, I don't know if this is true, but I heard Ortega was sleeping with. They said that. They say that. Somebody said that about the girlfriend thing. Is there a girlfriend thing? I don't know. Look, he may have. Well, look, man. I wouldn't be messing with Diabate if he's sleeping with his girlfriend. That'd be a hell of a fight. I'll take Diabate in a fight against, but that, it could be something like that, or it might not be. That's stupid. But that's only 2 people. I mean, why would the rest of the team give a shit if you're sleeping? I mean, unless they took sides. I mean, but I don't know what the deal is, but Mark Pope is not handling whatever it is. He is not handling it well at all. So zone for sure. He got to do something. Jesus Christ. I'd like to see us in this game. These next 2 games, we play Tennessee Tech and Loyola of Maryland. Okay, if we're going to change the defense, do it now. I mean, try something different. I would mix in some sort of zone. Don't do this John Calipari shit where you're not refused to play zone. And come on, man, do whatever you have to do. And if Mo Diabate slept with somebody's girl, Ortega's girlfriend, or vice versa, just get that shit over with and get past it. Should be the point. You think Ortega should be the point guard? I don't know, Warts. I don't know. He's not that good of a ball handler, to be honest with you. He's good going downhill. I don't know. At this point, I don't know who the point guard should be. I think it should be Aberdeen, but we should get Jasper Johnson more time. But we'll see. All I know is this. Right now it's the coach's fault. When you're in charge, it's your fault, guys. It's always the coach's fault. So yeah, right now it's the coach's fault. I'm worried about him, guys. Before I get off here, we've been on here almost an hour. I'm more worried about Mark Pope than the players, because what I saw last night. And he went on Field of 68 with Jeff Goodman. Go watch that and see how weird that is. The dude's just talking. I mean, I don't even know what the hell he's talking about. So I don't know, guys. The pressure's getting to him. He's just now he hit his first adversity. So we're going to see how he does. We're going to see how he does, because you're at Kentucky. And yeah, so if he doesn't get himself right, you can forget about this roster right here. This don't mean anything. Nothing. You're not. These kids aren't going to do anything. It starts with you. You're the coach. Get your shit together. Get your head together. Get this shit until he gets himself right, guys. We ain't winning any games. The Final Four, and dude, we look right now. Hell, just try and make the damn tournament. I mean, the SEC's down, but it ain't that down. So I don't know. Adrian, before the game, did you notice? Look, yes, they were talking about that. He was walking with his head down. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Look, man, no more. Hey, there's an Alice Cooper song. If you guys are young, there's an Alice Cooper song called "No More Mr. Nice Guy." Go play that tonight. We should send that to Mark Pope. No more Mr. Nice Guy. That's an old song. That's a good song, by the way. Alice Cooper. Pope has 3-year contract. I think so, Warts. I think he has a 3-year contract. Yeah. I thought it was more than that. But yeah, we got to get him right. He's got to get his shit together. Hopefully Pitino can talk to him and get him calmed down. That's what I'm hoping. Rick Pitino supposedly has talked to him. That's what you need to do. Somebody needs to get in his ear. The guy from Georgia is on the staff, right? What's his name? Who am I thinking of? That's our that coached Georgia and some other teams. He's coach. He should be helping him. So now that I can't think of his name, he should be helping him. Mark Fox. Mark Fox should be helping him. So yeah, thank you. Yeah, Mark Fox. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Yeah, whatever the issue is with the coach, Mark Fox. It before I get off here, guys, for the night, starts with Mark Pope. If he can't get his shit and his head fixed, something is wrong with him. I don't know what it is. The question is, what happens? This is Adrian with the NIL money. Well, we lose it. Spend more on basketball. Yeah, man, that's the big question, Adrian. How much are we going to spend on football next year? Because I tell you right now, if we keep trying to win with Walmart teams, we are not going to win with a Walmart team in football. It ain't happening. Basketball is 14 scholarships. Football is 85 to 115. You need 85. You're going to tell me you're going to spend the same amount of money on 14 players that you spend on 85 to 100? It's not going to happen, guys. You know, Walmart, I mean, come on. I hope that we get the football shit together. Brandon Garrison's got to go, Joe. Well, I don't know if they're going to – he's got to sit. I don't know if he's got to go, but if he can't get his attitude straight, he needs to sit for the rest of the year. Like I said, we got some Zach Calzadas in basketball. Yeah, or, you know, if you want to say that, people that are going to not play and get a lot of money. Look, that's the way it is, guys. It's going to happen in every team, every sport. People are going to come on your team. They don't have to play hard. You already gave me my money. I don't have to play hard. You know, Lane Kiffin talked about that early on this year. Guys aren't playing for you because you're Kentucky. They're playing for you because you paid them. So yeah, it's a whole different world now. Try to get a kid these days to do anything. Fortnite. I think they know Fortnite. They can't get your order. If I can't get your order right in a drive-through, that's when I knew society was doomed about 10 years ago, maybe 15. You know, nowadays, if you go through a drive-through, you better check what they give you because they can't get that right. So I don't know what you do with these kids, guys. I sound like an old man. These kids, I don't know what you do with them. I don't know what you do with them. So they're not getting paid off of performance. They're getting paid off of what you hope they will do. So I don't know. But I will say this before getting off here. Mark Pope, dude, get your shit together. WKRP, well, I'll stay on it. Kyle always had the best players as people. Had the best players as people. Well, you can say that about him, WKRP. He controlled, even though I didn't agree with his method, he did control the kids, and he controlled the narrative on how we're going to act. And what did he do? What did he call it? I forgot the acronyms he used, the little sayings, servanthood or whatever. Yeah, so I will say that, Cal. Rumor is Mo fought Garrison. Oh, was that it, Joe? Well, somebody said he fought um, Tega Owe. So I don't know. I heard it was more than two people. So maybe there's just a brawl in there. But that shouldn't, if two people fought, do the other 12 people give a shit? I mean, would you? I mean, I wouldn't care that much. Cal's players are great representatives of BBN. Yeah, now look, WKRP, now you're saying something. Yeah, I wasn't a huge fan of him because he's selfish and he thinks about Cal more than anybody else. But yeah, he wouldn't let this shit go on. I will say, I'll give him this. If somebody got in a fight in the locker room, he'd probably kick their ass out. You'd probably be sitting, yeah. He wouldn't be nice about it. I'll give him that. Yes. Yeah. It was ship Cal, but it was about him. Yeah, he did, when he had to discipline someone, he would. So he had a lot of faults, but that was not one of them. As you say, WKRP, you got to give him his due on that. Yeah. You didn't act like that shit. You're getting ready to go to the NBA, and he's getting you to act right and all that shit. So I don't know. Like I said, I don't know where Mark Pope's got to get his shit together himself, because he is. I use the word frazzled. That's an old school word that hadn't been used since 1975. But yeah, he's rattled. He looks like he's in over his head to me. I said it on the video for this one game. So I don't know what you're going to do. So until he gets his shit together, the kids aren't going to be able to get their shit together until you get your shit together. So here's hoping that somebody's in his ear. Rick Pitino, Mark Fox, surely to God, somebody's in his ear trying to help him. So I certainly hope so. And I know Rick Pitino's already came out and defended him. So Rick Pitino's probably talking him down right now. Fraggle Rock. Yeah. Frazzle. What does frazzle mean? Oh my gosh. One of my guys texted me and say he's sick. Oh, please don't do that to me. Before I do that, what does frazzled? I haven't heard that word. I heard my mom say that. What is that? Now let's look at that. I'm going to frazzled. Here we go. Showing the effects of exhaustion or strain. Okay, that's frazzled. Damaged by burning, exposure. That's not it. So showing the effects of exhaustion or strain. Frazzled. So, frazzled. Yeah, that's what I knew. I see. I'm from. I went to public school. Schoolhouse Rock. I knew I heard that somewhere on the Muppets or Bugs Bunny or some shit. Yeah. After watching the game, well, you're right, WKRP. All right, guys. Well, okay. Meet me in here. Let's see. I'm not going to do the game for God knows Friday night. I can't do this. We'll see what happens Friday night. I may come on after the game. Let's do this. PTSD. Well, we all did from watching that game. The football game is what, 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern, I think. No, 3:30. Let me look at the football game. I'm telling my guys, don't come in if you're sick. My guys text me saying he's sick. Don't come in and get me sick. What time's the game? Discombobulated. That's a good word. FUBAR in the military. There's a good word. I can't say that. SEC Nation is there. Yeah. Football. When do we play? So we play at 2:30. We play at 2:30. Okay. So that's 3:30 Eastern. So I will see you at 2 Central, 3 Eastern, 30 minutes before. We'll do a pregame show. We'll watch the game, and we'll do a postgame show. So come in here 30 minutes before the game. Be ready to go. Loyal BBN. Yeah, today's Loyal BBN. Yeah, Big Mike got real upset. It's a day. Yeah, come in here. Look, right now we'll just worry about the football game. Like I said, we're going to beat Loyola Maryland, guys. But yes, I'll see you guys at 2 Central, 3 Eastern on Saturday. We're going to win the basketball game. Let's get ready to beat Vanderbilt. Let's go in there and shock the world. Cutter Bowley. Let's light their ass up. You know what I'm saying? Let's make them make some mistakes. We're good at intercepting the quarterback. Let's see if we can intercept him. All right, guys, look, have a good week, and I'll see you Saturday. And you know what? Be safe out there. Be nice to people. It's hard to be nice because sometimes people are mean. All right, guys, have a good week. Go Cats.